Alright, and here's the water pump I got. It's an ISR. That's the part number. If you just look up ISR RB20 water pump, it should come up. And you open up the box, and it's another box inside of it. They don't claim this is to be a performance pump or anything like that. They just call it an OE style replacement, as if you were going to go to like an auto parts store and buy a water pump, which I've done many times. So open it up. Right away you see you got a gasket and you get these studs with it. And that's a interesting looking gasket. Which is nice because I think by OEM they just use RTV, which I'm going to use a combination of RTV and this seal. And then a lot of people apparently break these studs somehow. I don't even know how you manage to break those, but yeah, so that's that. And then here is the water pump. Looks like a water pump. It looks the same to me. These big 14 millimeter, the rest of them were 12s, and there's a 10 here. I'm gonna put it up next to the other one just to compare, but it looks like your OEM replacement style. I'm gonna guess that ISR doesn't actually make these. They just buy these from some supplier, you know, from overseas that sells OE replacement stuff. Yeah, so just what we got for a pump. Okay, so comparing the two pumps here, on the mating surface I do see a very obvious difference is the OEM one, or I don't know if this is actually an OEM one, but the one that's coming off the car, it's got little grooves there for the sealant to sit in. This is just flat, so it probably is meant to be used with that gasket, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. I'm going to use a little bit of sealant to hold the gasket onto there. Put on both sides just to kind of help seal it up a little more. This all looks the same. Bolt pattern, all that's the same. Casting is different, so it's not just a rebadged OEM one. And then, yeah, it's basically the same. Couple differences here and there in the casting, but overall looks the same. So, go ahead and put it in.